With the first half of the season officially in the books and the ECHL All-Star Game taking place this week in Wichita, Kansas, the Railers have 3 days off before yet again another 3-3 weekend with home games Saturday and Sunday at the DCU Center. I'm Cam McGuire, and for this week's Weekly Report, we're going to relive the top 10 moments of the first half of the season. So sit back, kick those feet up, and enjoy. Number 10 comes from November 29th, and Railers general manager and head coach David Cunniff's second game behind the bench, and after a 4-1 loss in his ECHL head coaching debut, the Railers put up 6 goals versus the defending Kelly Cup champions, prevailing 6-4 to give Cunniff his first win behind the bench as a Worcester Railer. Number 9 comes from a Sunday afternoon on December 15th inside the DCU Center when big Ian Milo made his professional debut, where he made 31 saves en route to the Railers' 4-1 victory over the Reading Royals.
Royals up to Yates, now up to Matty Gaudreau, breaking in, all alone Gaudreau, and a sprawled out save from Ian Milo. Down in the splits, is able to get his left toe up.
The North Grafton native was named #1 star of the contest and went on to win 3 straight Sunday games to earn himself the nickname Mr. Sunday. Number 8 goes all the way back to the second game of the season when Worcester trailed Maine on home ice 2-1 late in the third period until Waltham, Mass native Kyle Thomas provided an answer.
2-on-2, Kyle Thomas to Hitchcock, Skaric out of the net now, Thomas in front, he scores!
Overtime could not provide a winner, and the only score of the shootout would be from number 61, Nickpierre, as Jacob Skaric stopped all 3 shooters en route to the Railers' second straight victory.
Here goes Nickpierre, 32 goals a year ago with the Manchester Monarchs. Moving in from the left side, forehand, fires and scores! Nickpierre strikes in the shootout for the Railers. Did offensive forward from the University of Michigan. Moves from the right side. Kyle does back in. Big save from Skaric, and the Railers come from behind and win 3-2.
Number 7 was a record setter as rookie forward Ross Olson potted a pair of goals 17 seconds apart from one another in a 5-3 win over the Jacksonville Icemen on January 5th.
Olson has close. Sends one wide for the high slot. The rebound from Olson, and he scores! Ross Olson yet again.
The North Billerica native currently ranks 5th on the club with 9 goals. We couldn't go 10 plays without a fight, so coming in at number 6, we handed off to Eric Lindquist, who had the call of this 62-second fight between the one, the only, Yannick Turcotte and Morgan Adams Moisan on a Tuesday night in January up in Portland, Maine.
Turcotte burying Moisan. Adams Moisan back with a couple. Turcotte with a few more. Heavyweight fight at center. Both benches standing. Turcotte and Adams Moisan still at center. And Turcotte a left. Back with the right. Turks has the helmet on still. Moisan and Turcotte now at the Worcester blue line. Turcotte switching up to the left. And now Moisan got one in. Turcotte back with the right. They're tied up now. The lines to know. Turcotte waving the lines for the way, so let's go. Turcotte a right. Moisan came in with a right. They're still slugging. A marathon fight. Turcotte's got the right free, and he throws it up there, and then it over, and down goes Moisan. I'm exhausted, Cam. What a scrap.
At the midway point of our top 10 moments of the first half of the season, we head to Glens Falls, New York for number 5. And with the Railers trailing 4-3 in their first game back from the holiday break, with under 2 minutes to go, Dante Salaturo dribbled one through, finding the back of the net to tie the score at 4 with just 1:51 to play in regulation. 60 minutes was not enough to decide a winner, but overtime was, and it was Dante once again who would seal the deal for Worcester.
To Almeida, Barry now skating behind the net. Almeida, in front, Dante Salataro, overtime, game winner.
Number 4 is from Railers defenseman number 4, Ryan McKinnon, with the Railers shorthanded 3-on-5 on January 3rd in Reading, with Worcester leading 2-1. That lead would increase to a 3-1 advantage with this dandy of a shorty from McKinnon. It's only fitting that for number 3, we check in with the 3 Worcester Railers hat tricks from the first half of the season. The Railers went the first 160 regular season games in franchise history without a hat trick. But that soon changed as the Railers received a hat trick from Dante Salituro on November 29th versus the Newfoundland Growlers, then from Shane Walsh on December 21st at Brampton, and the third hat trick in a 16-game span would come from Nickpierre on January 4th at Reading. All 3 of the Railers' hat tricks this season have come in victories. One more to go before our top play of the first half of the season, and checking in at number 2 is the Railers All-Star Jordan Samuels-Thomas, who was awarded a penalty shot versus the Indy Fuel on November 30th, and in the Nickelodeon SpongeBob-themed jersey, he made fans drop on the deck and flop like a fish with this penalty shot score.
Key on the penalty shot will go left to right. Charles Williams down to our right. JST gathers at center. Now with a head of speed. Stick handling. Shoots and scores!
What a move! Wow!
There was so much to choose from during the first half of the season, but coming in at number 1 is Shorthanded Goals. The Railers finished the first half of the season tied for the team league with 10 shorthanded tallies, which was led by league leader Nickpierre, who has 5 shorties in his second pro season and leads the team with 17 total goals. The Halton, Ontario native looks to break the league leader from last season, Chris Collins, the Kalamazoo Wings, who scored 6 shorthanded goals. So there you have it. Those are your top 10 plays of the first half of the 2019-20 season. And I'm sure we'll see a lot more highlight reel plays to come in half number 2. Well, the Worcester Railers hit the road on Friday night to end their 5-game road stretch for a 7 o'clock face-off against the Maine Mariners before returning home to the DCU Center on Saturday night, when the Railers will also take on the Maine Mariners for Marvel's Superhero Night, with the Railers wearing Iron Man-themed jerseys, and then Worcester will close out the weekend playing host to the Adirondack Thunder at 3 p.m. on Sunday afternoon for a Kids Giveaway Sunday, a jersey drawstring backpack courtesy of Pepsi Worcester. We'd love to see you at the DCU Center this weekend, but if you can't make it out, you can always tune into the action on 98.9 Nash Icon, and you can watch on ECHL TV with pregame coverage starting 30 minutes prior to puck drop. Thanks so much for watching this week's Weekly Report. For the Worcester Railers, I'm Cam McGuire.